Have you ever seen someone get rich overnight? Like literally? How? 1. Neighbor of 10 years won lottery and told us he won and left the country a few days after. Never heard from him or his wife again. He left us everything in his garage though: BMW X3, robot lawnmower, generator, some utility setup/boxes, and a few bicycles. 2. My uncle sold his small IT company to Microsoft in the middle of the 90s. Don't know for how much. Only that it was 7 digits. Bought a mansion in Spain and now owns a wine store and an antique furniture store that finds special things for clients. Also started doing Ironman runs. Seems like he's living his best life. 3. My son dumped his bonus, $25,000, into SafeMoon when it was just first announced. It quickly turned into well over $2 million. He pulled out about $500,000 and let the rest ride because he was sure it was safe and going to the moon. It did not. But hey, $500,000 isn't nothing. He got a house, paid off his wife's student loans and got a dog. 4. Next door neighbors in the early 90s owned mineral rights with a long shot on producing. Oil was eventually struck. They went from regular old American middle class to making $90,000 a month. They moved into one of the biggest, most expensive mansions in the city within 2 months. 5. A guy I work with won £1 million on a scratch card back in like 2007. He blew through it in months buying new cars that he kept for a few weeks each before trading in at a massive loss. His wife divorced him because watching him spaff away an entire life of comfort for them both made her realize he was a total f-king idiot. She got their house and his pension pot in the divorce. He's now 66, still working and still trying to pay off the mortgage from his new house. Zero sympathy for the absolute muppet. 6. A family member worked for a major pharmaceutical company who was pushing medicine not for its intended use. He was a whistleblower and got close to $50 million after the government sued the company. 7. A friend from school's mom won £8.9 million on the lottery. Saw him the day before, didn't see him for a while after that. 8. I had a friend that was an early investor in Bitcoin / was getting paid in Bitcoin for his job, which was coding Bitcoin trading apps. He tried to convince me to invest since I probably had 500 used to my name at the time. I said no. Before Bitcoin even popped off, he was already making more money than your average person, being paid in Bitcoin mind you. When Bitcoin first skyrocketed, he became an instant multimillionaire, probably close to like 30 mil, not exaggerating, and effed off to some foreign country. He was already insanely out of touch, and after not talking to me for months he started sending me a bunch of Bitcoin memes, Pep riding a wave of Bitcoins over people climbing the typical life staircase, school, job, etc., and I stopped talking to him.